was nice.
It's fine.
That one felt really good. Dance?
Right on top of it.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We have a brand new iron to deliver to you today.
One of the nicest irons I've seen this year.
Yeah, it's a quality product, isn't it? The new Taylormade P7CB, the final piece of the puzzle, Michael. We've had P7MB, MC, we've had obviously 770 and 790 within that P7 family. 4 incredible irons, but there was always a noticeable gap. You could combo an MB and a CB.
Yeah.
You could combo a 770 and a 790, but I always felt you could never combo an MC and a 770.
Yeah, good point.
The loft package, the technology package, everything sort of together never really made sense for the player who wanted the MC and the kind of mid and short iron. 770 maybe wasn't quite it.
Yeah,
so,
I think with these ones, like a lot of people have asked me, oh, is it 760 replacement? It's not really 760 replacement.
Yeah.
It does fill that gap, but I found 760 obviously had, you know, the foam inside and different kind of construction. But for a combo set, I mean, as a fitter, I know we've always talked about it. We've missed something going to the Taylormade side of the drawer and being like, oh, I just need a little bit, either you're weak in 770 or strengthening MC. So, I mean, it looks fantastic. I've hit a couple, it looks great. And I think everyone on staff who's seen it go, oh, are those going back to Taylormade after? Because they are very, very clean, very compact. But yeah, tour-inspired shape.
Yeah, you're right. The P760 question is going to come up a lot. And I would answer that it is and it isn't. It is not a 760 in the sense of, like exactly like you say, it's not made like a 760 was made, but it is intended to be that player cavity
100%.
iron. The 790, you know, that kind of hollow body but slimmer profile. The modern player's distance iron, that kind of, you know, smaller head, etc., but still kind of packs a punch. This is not that, but it's also not a very slim P7MC type of head. So, I mean, on the surface, you know, there's lots to love. I think the T-bug in the toe, really, really quality detail. Some kind of, you know, milling around the back that is very similar to a nod to the old rack days. I remember having a set of those rack TPs back in the day, the coin 4s and that around that time. Lots of people have said the same thing. You can really see that. But in the sole area, Mikey, they've kind of really taken advantage of some of the modern manufacturing processes. And they've actually milled out 2 pockets in the sole of the club. So in the toe section, we've got a tungsten little pocket, which up to 11 grams of tungsten lives in there. And in the middle, which is quite interesting, they're calling the sort of middle distribution of weight. They've got an MMC, so a metal matrix composite portion that lives within the sole. And basically what that is a milled out, scooped out piece in the sole. And the metal matrix composite is lighter than the 1025 material that's in there. So what that does is allows the distribution of weight, that allows the tungsten to be dominant in the distribution of weight, pulls the CG more towards the toe, makes the head itself more forgiving, so that the compact player's package that you see plays much more forgiving than sort of the look of it would tell you.
Smart. So almost modern day hollow body blade in a way.
Utilizing that hollow, you know, some form of hollow body to replace the material, to put a more beneficial material in its place in order to create the right launch and spin characteristics. Initially, the first person to put these in the bag was actually Rory. So he put the long irons in the bag, and that was because he was able to sort of flight them up a little bit more. And he's had his 760s in and out the bag for the last few years, hit some incredible shots at telling times. But the kind of construction of this with the feel, and that's going to be a big part of it as well. It still has the feel, the 2,000 pounds of pressure in the forging process that you've seen in the MB and the MC. You're getting that with this. So you're getting a true player's feel with the look and some technology in there as well. Yeah,
excited to see what it does in the test, but I'm already thinking combo sets for, you know, certain customers that I have that they play 770 right now and they just want something a little sleeker down below, I'm excited to get these in the Matrix.
That's exactly the key with this, and some other things that are coming, you know, along with this in the embargo window that Taylormade have got coming. In fact, but we can talk about it because by the time you guys see this video, the P770 will be out there as well. So the idea is that these can seamlessly be comboed with the P770. From a loft perspective, from a tech perspective, they are actually designed to live within a family. So I think we will see lots of that in terms of the combo sets. We know how popular they are becoming. They are the dominant set composition in golf now as a combo set. You're seeing more combo sets than standard one model sets in the game now on the tour and within the custom shops. So manufacturers really have to take this into account when they're designing clubs now. How does it interact with the family members either side of it?
Yeah, I think with the pack of tech, not only to combo it, but I mean, at the end of the day, we all want to use an iron that looks tour inspired.
Sure, yeah.
So the fact that there is, I'm going to call it help in a way with where that MMC is and the tungsten in a really nice shape. When you see these in a bag sitting at a first tee, you're going to be like, man, that's a proper looking iron. So
and there's nothing to put anyone off here.
No.
Right? So sometimes when we see help, and manufacturers may want to highlight the help, they may want to put a color pop around it or do something to let you know that there's a real, there's a sort of a tech play at work here. This is not that.
No.
This is really premium. You know, they're calling this finished satin scratch, really premium, non-high polish, high glare. It just looks like a quality product, all 360 degrees around this thing. Yeah,
it'll age properly, which is nice. No sun swirls or anything like that, or bag clatter really quickly.
It's going to be good.
Cool.
All right, let's get some tests and let's see what it does.
Okay, Fraz, 135 yards, pitching wedge. Thoughts looking down on it right away? I know we have a love-hate relationship with pitching wedges.
I think my first view on it was a bit mixed on sort of the shape. Actually, looking at it today, I have no issue with it whatsoever. It's nice.
They've really got that shape through. I mean, we'll talk about it, but throughout the whole set, I mean, it is extremely, extremely well done.
As you say, we'll talk about it because it does. There is a progression to the shaping, quite compact through to about 6 iron, and then when you get into those longer irons, they do get longer toe to heel, so that tungsten that's in the toe is more impactful from a forgiveness standpoint. So. But yeah, very compact, quite tall. Kind of what I like in a wedge, to be honest. All right, 135, Mikey.
Okay.
Aye.
Good start. You can hit wedges all day if you hit it like that.
You know, Taylormade really made a big fuss about their forging process, the 2,000 pounds of pressure, you know, more than 2 times the industry standard to tighten up the grain structure when it comes to this forged line of clubs. As a company that maybe weren't really in the mix when you talked about the best-in-class forged golf clubs in the market, they invested in that process and they've really, I think, upped their game.
Yeah.
And I think they sit pretty well up there with the best in the biz when it comes to these forged clubs now. I think you see that with the tour adoption, the players that play it, you know, that play their forged clubs, they're right up there now.
Which is huge to say because it's not only going to help with feel and sound and stuff like that, but the quality you're getting out of it is just, that's why forging can be so important, is that quality just goes through the roof.
It really, really does. And that consistency that people worry about when it comes to, you know, some of the irons recently that we've tested, right? You know, there's a direct, well, not direct consumer, but you go to one of the biggest of big box stores to buy this golf ball and this set of clubs and stuff like that. And people are like, wow, it's the same. It's not the same. Let's not be ignorant enough to think that it's the same, because the amount of technology and R&D and refinements, that's what people don't realize, I think, is what goes into this. This has been on Matt Bovey's mind for probably the best part of 2018, since P760.
Right.
You know, and they needed to replace it for P760, and they obviously were trying, never quite got there. and they got there in the end with P7CB. So, you know, it's not that easy to just, you know, take a club and go, we'll just replace it. We'll tweak this, this, and this. It's not that easy. Yeah. That was nice.
It's fine.
That one felt really good. Chance?
Oh, right on top of it.
Well, did not feel in the heel at all. Felt great.
Great swing.
Very nice. Very nice. Impressive, Mikey. Impressive. You know, we were just talking there. You know, these are golf clubs built for the tour or that type of player. Thing in Taylormade's recommendation, this is a +5 to 5 handicappers golf club. So it is in the lower handicap region. Yeah. You know, so we're kind of putting it up against PGA Tour numbers. So, you know, 104 average PGA Tour pitch and wedge ball speed. So it's not that they pack a punch. They're not designed to, but they certainly don't. They're certainly not weak in any way. They're not going to give you a weak, soft ball flight. I think that looks like a pretty strong flight when you see it. When you see it like that.
Standing back here, you know, I want to be cautious with calling this a bit hollow body because there is something that's filling that gap. But yeah, when you take material away and add a material that's not natural, generally you get a sound that can be clicky. Yeah. These just sound like a pure blade, which is nice.
I mean, look at those numbers, right? From a peak height perspective, 107, 105, 104, 106. You'd be standing there going, that's the same. You know, even the angle of descent is within half a degree of being the same every time. The spin rates are super tight.
Launch angles
identical. So, you know, if you're standing there looking at the carry distance 136, 137, 136, 137, that's the type of precision the player who goes after a P7CB is looking for, with a little bit more help in the
tungsten,
design.
that MMC, and then that perimeter weighting.
Yeah,
you're gonna show someone consistency like that on an iron. You'd be silly not to play it.
People are going to take it. That's exactly what they want. All right, let's switch it out.
Thing. Good strike.
It was a bit in the heel, but it just, I don't know, ball speed to me just feels like it goes south really fast.
Yeah.
That one was good. Good strike.
Right. Face just a little shut?
Yeah, it's a little bit, but
Been high.
It's not worth taking out.
You feel like you get away with some shots with these?
No.
You think a 5 handicap struggle with them?
Maybe. Maybe.
Good strike?
Yeah.
Sounded good.
Yeah, no, that one was good.
Okay, Fries, into the 4-iron. I know 4-irons in this shape is not obviously for the faint of heart. I don't need a 4-iron like that, but I will say out of the whole set, probably my favorite looking iron.
Probably me too.
Just super clean. To me, it looks like there's almost no offset on there, but nice and compact. So interested to see how this performs.
Yeah, exactly. See if the sort of tech that's built in there, the longer toe to heel, see if that starts to become more at the forefront with this one. See that one because I healed it.
When you heal it like that on the golf course, you'll take it all day long.
Yeah, yeah. Quite similar. Strike-wise, almost an identical result.
And plenty out of it. I mean, it's not struggling to get there. Face open on the exact same on the last two. Still almost 100 feet in the air.
Better. I'm going to carry a fraction further.
Yeah.
No. Same.
Warren's as consistent as the pitching wedge.
Crazy. Most consistent club so far.
Ryan.
It's trying hard. Okay. All right, Michael. Pitch and wedge, no surprises, just great performance. Standard deviation, like we talked about.
Super consistent.
Exactly the way we would want it. 7-iron, pretty good also, tight. I mean, really good. We were talking there, 7-iron PGA Tour average, ball speed 123. So again, it's around that type of player that we should be shooting to get these types of numbers. Someone who has that kind of speed in the locker. Average 6-iron PGA Tour is 92 miles an hour club head speed. So if you're in around that 90, 92, this is an iron for that type of player. 178, which is good. And then really interestingly, the performance of that 4-iron was excellent, wasn't it?
Even on a couple of them where face hung open a couple degrees, he didn't sacrifice carrier, you know, obviously or total. Spin was good, launch was good. It's really, the whole set's consistent.
It really is. It really, really is. Good ball speed, good everything.
Yeah.
Good everything. So from, I mean, you could call it, you know, workability. That's kind of, workability is when you take off things that make the ball flight want to be, or the face that want to be one-dimensional. So when you pull the CG further back through offset, again, offset, encouraging a little bit more rotation. Workability is taking those things away. So less, more neutral CG, less offset. This is a set of irons that has lots of that workability. So if you do like to shape it, I'm not really that guy. I like to kind of hit it in pretty straight lines. Yeah. But, you know, if that's your game, you're going to love these also. Yeah,
tour-inspired shape. It's perfect for a combo set. I would say maybe the, you know, +5 to 5 handicap's a little bit of a jump. But, I mean, from the way you hit it, looks great. I'm excited to turn the camera off and hit it myself because they sound good. They look great. And it's definitely been missing in their lineup.
It has. It really, really has. Yeah, I think I would probably sum this iron set up by you're not going to get any surprises with them. You're not going to get any performance that you don't expect. It's pretty much going to give you exactly what you think it's going to give you, as described, as prescribed in the tech sheet that will tell us how they've been made. That's exactly what you're going to get with this. There's going to be, you know, no additional, you know, performance you'll get, no flyers, no acoustics that maybe put someone off. Yeah, none of that at all.
The consistency you see from this test, I guarantee whoever's hitting them, you will see tight consistency.
Yeah, good. All right, yeah, kudos to Taylormade. Fantastic set of irons. Really excited to get our hands on the new P770s from
me too.
what I've heard about those and some of the kind of improvements that have been made. I think that's something that a lot of people watching this will also be interested in that video. Is it combo, am I CB or am I P770? Maybe I didn't like the old P770 because the head shape was a little bit big. Well, I think you'll like the new 770 if that's the case. So there's a lot under the hood of that one that's really going to get the person watching this. So if you're still watching it, make sure you catch that video also before making your decision. And even before you go into a fitting bay and discuss with your fitter whether you're looking for a combo set or not.
100%.
You know, very important to understand what both of those offer you guys as golfers. So if you don't subscribe already, make sure you do subscribe, hit notification. You'll get a daily notification when our videos drop. We want you here with us on the journey. Make sure you like and subscribe to all the videos. It means a lot to us and it helps us deliver better content to you guys. So stay tuned for more and we'll see you again soon.